Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about the Surgeon General's request, what he's asking Congress to do, why, and the likelihood that anything happens anytime soon. And just kind of go through his position and what it's based on, because undoubtedly there will be a lot of conversation about this, whether or not anything happens anytime soon. Okay, so what is the Surgeon General asking for? Basically, a warning label to be put on social media platforms. What he says here, it is time to require Surgeon General's warning label on social media platforms, stating that social media is associated with significant mental harms for adolescents. A Surgeon General's warning label, which requires congressional action, would regularly remind parents and adolescents that social media has not been proved safe. Okay, and if you get into it, what you'll find out is that this is not the first time the Surgeon General has brought this up. Advisories have gone out in the past, but advisories are advisories. There's nothing tangible that goes along with them. The basis of this has to do with a study, I think from the AMA, that said that teens that spend 3 hours or more on social media basically double their risk of depression. Now, the request has been made. What's the likelihood that anything happens before the election? Slim to none. Slim to none. It's not something that's going to have a lot of support because right now it's not really an issue that is at the forefront. It's not something people are going to be thinking about. And I don't think that either party is really going to want to open this up too much because it will create a situation where you have some very unlikely alliances. Those people who are very prone to following the science, following the advice of the experts, they'll probably be on board with it. Those people who believe that certain things are social contagions, they will probably also be on board with it. And it's an election year. Politicians do not want groups that they have successfully pitted against each other to find any common ground whatsoever. So I think it's unlikely that anything really happens with this before the election. But I would imagine that right afterward, you're probably going to start to see more conversation about it. There have been bills kind of carrying this tone that have been introduced, not just up on Capitol Hill, but at the state level as well, with varying degrees of success. For this to become a national issue, it's going to take the parties staking out their positions first. And I don't see that occurring in the time that we have before the election. So it's a request from the Surgeon General. If you have teens, there's information that has been put out that you might want to take a look at. But I wouldn't count on that label showing up anytime soon. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.